Michael Brandt here with Garage Bound LLC. We are very excited to have finally got this 3-month project done for Rock City, Lookout Mountain, Georgia. We're very thankful for the input of Bill Chapin. He had an idea to include insects and bugs and flying things like this butterfly gate, and it was a way better idea than I had, and we rolled with it and it turned out awesome. So we were provided all 1D prints on 4x8 pieces of plywood, and they kind of leave a lot of things up to us to do better if we can, so we tried to turn as many things as we could into 3D. So it was myself and Justin and Shane, and we knocked all this out. So Shane did a panel, Justin did a couple panels, I did the gate and a couple panels, so it was a really great group effort. Would not have been able to do it without our Bailey Industrial Equipment, our RM55 and our RDB 125. You know, we used our RM55 for these long radiuses here. For the very tight ones, like right here, we used our RDB 125 and a 1-inch die to bend the tubing past the radius we could get on our rolling machine. Right here, this piece right here was already existing, but we added these areas here so that it would enclose so people can just continue getting through and gaining entrance to the park. This panel right here, we cut this section here off from down there, and then we were able to reuse it and put it in this area to fill this space in here. Shane came up with some great ideas to make some of these leaves here, and he spent a considerable amount of time making this snail. This is one of my favorite panels here. This is the grasshopper. So Justin and I were experimenting to see what it looks like when we rolled angle, and I'm like, man, those are gonna make killer legs for that grasshopper. And making these wings, how they're all three-dimensional, was a lot of fun also. Panel here, we have a ladybug panel, and this was the last panel, and the panel shrunk, so we had to build it within the constraints of the posts that were already existing. So by having to shorten that up, we didn't have enough room to put this ladybug here on the inside of the panel, so we just gave her legs and let her crawl around on the other side, and it worked out just right. So we wanted to make something unique that somebody would come up here and see something different each time. In an effort of doing that, we made transitions from like round tubing into flat bar that we shaped, and and then putting accents like these spheres as many places we could. This is a pretty cool leaf that I had rolled on our large plate roller, and then I heated it and shaped it and cut it out so it looked like the caterpillar was sitting on a leaf. One of the other things that we added in was putting like a brow in here with 2 balls for the eyes of the caterpillar, and then antennas that they would usually have in nature. Made sure to put feet on each side so it looked like it was standing on top. And then it's a really earthy theme with the leaves and the scrolls and the bells, like to represent like bellflowers. And I think we have about 100 and some of these balls that we installed on here, these spheres. And then it just goes down. So it started from most challenging and decorative to going down and just getting a little more organic, I guess you could call it, with the scroll work and the leaves and stuff. We started this phase 1 was all of these wave panels, and we've been told that next year we're going to make that like a downhill water scene. So there's going to be fish and turtles and rocks and however else we can incorporate water type stuff. So really looking forward to that after the first of the year, get going on that too and make this place beautiful. It's a great place to come visit, take the time, come up here, bring the family. Come see Rock City.